County's even seen some snow flurries out there right now. I think the biggest thing I have to report right now is we're finally starting to see some consensus between all the models. They're all started getting on the same page. Remember, I was showing you guys, KJ, last night I showed you one model like, an inch and a half, another model like 20 inches. That's not the case anymore. I want to get you outside. All right, the picture currently is showing more clouds floating into the area. You have a temperature of 29 degrees. Your winds are calm. That is not going to be the case tomorrow. A big portion of this storm will be those winds really ramping up. So what do you expect? You expect a light powdery snow. All right, this is not going to be that wet, slushy stuff. It's not a mountain storm. This is a coastal event with the biggest problems there. Winds will be strong tomorrow. Power outages for some. You crack a tree limb, make a tree come down, take some power out. That's a problem because then you don't have any heat, and real cold air is on the way. What is still up for question, the track of the storm. I talked earlier about a shift of 50 miles this way or 50 miles that way. Makes a huge difference. Well, now with the models getting in line, we're seeing a significant difference, excuse me, with just a 10 to 20 mile wobble. I'll show you those numbers in just a second. I want to look again at the European and the NAM. The European spot on with Sandy for this area. The NAM spot on last winter with the big snowstorm, the record breaker. Well, the NAM, it has not changed its track, okay? It's exactly, well, maybe it's pushed a little bit more to the east. The European, which was even further east, has now just nudged itself a little bit more to the west. So this difference, George, you measure that for me. All right, now it's only 33 miles apart. It had been 54 miles apart, and you're still seeing differences in the numbers. But because they're getting more in line, the numbers are getting more in line. The NAM is saying 8.3 for the city. These are the biggest numbers I can show you on any model. 8.3 in the city, 13.2 in Toms River, 13 inches for islip as well. Let's take a look at the European. A little further out to sea, but closer now that the numbers are a little bit more in line. 6.3 in the city, 9.6 Toms River, 8.8 Belmar, 7.7 islip, about the same reading for Montauk as well. I want to quickly show you the RPM. And the reason I'm doing this is the rapid progression model has the lowest number of anybody, and it's now 5.2 in the city. But it's also showing one of the highest readings, not the highest, but one of them at 12.8 for islip. This is really picking up on a sharp cutoff. And I think in a distance of maybe 30 miles, you can see some huge differences. So New York City, 3 to 6, maybe the eastern boroughs see 6 to 12, and then the further east you go, bigger numbers still. But from, say, a 30-mile range, say portions of Bergen County, where you could see 4 inches, you go 30 miles, you get into maybe Nassau County, you're picking up 9 inches or more. It more than doubles. Just 30 miles or so. New York City could be, again, in that like 6-inch area. Winds are going to be an issue. Here we go. They will be picking up as you get into the morning hours, and by the afternoon, they are gusting 40, 50. Look at that. A 71-mile-per-hour gust forecast on the east end of Long Island, and they stay with it right through the day. On Friday, still blowing at 30 miles per hour or stronger for most folks. So wind chills are going to be an issue. By 8 a.m. Friday, look at that. It feels like 12 below in the city. Everybody feeling like the negative numbers all throughout a 24 to even 36-hour time period. You never feel like it's even cold enough. You never feel like you go above -7 in New York City for 36 hours straight. So let's get straight to that extended forecast, and I'll show you how we see the numbers bouncing all over the place. 26 tomorrow with that snow event, 15 on Friday, 12 on Saturday, the coldest here yet, 3 in the morning, and then by the time you get to Monday, you're 39, could be a little bit of rain or sleet mixed in with some precipitation there.
Wow. All right, just take it slow tomorrow.
Yeah, take this one slow. And I think whatever you pick up, it's going to be an issue with the winds blowing and blowing that snow around.
Could go many ways. Thanks, Lonnie.